Alright guys, I don't know about you, but I am ready for MLB The Show 23 to be here, and this is my wish list for MLB The Show 23. Alright, first off, can we talk about jerseys? We need more jersey save slots for custom teams. It's not enough for my custom team to only have 2 uniforms. I need at least 3 uniforms. I need at least a home, an away, and an alt. At least give us that for the custom teams. And now it can be done by the time the game comes out. The next thing I want to talk about is patches. My custom teams need patches because every team in the MLB has patches, so why shouldn't I be able to have patches? I want to be able to put it not only on the chest, but on the arms, maybe even on the back, on the sides even. I want to be able to go crazy with the patches. Franchise needs more love. We all know player regression is really bad in franchise. It's like 1 year a player can be really good and the next year they're totally trash. It feels like there's no story in franchise. Like it really feels like there's no story in franchise at all. Like at all. Like no story at all. We need more face scans in the game. I want to have people that at least look real. They don't need to be actual real people, but I want them to look real. I like looking at people that look real instead of looking at cartoon people. That's just my personal preference. On that topic, we need better options for coaches. I want to sign these real looking coaches, but they all suck. They all have minus points in categories, and I don't like that. I like to only sign coaches that have pluses in categories. So bottom line, we need better options for coaches. Which brings me to my next point, legend coaches? Can we have Joe Torre coming back to manage a team? And while I'm talking about coaches, how about player managers? Yeah, you heard me, player managers. That's a thing that's happened in real life, so why has it not happened in MLB The Show 22? We've had two-way players. I want to see player managers now in MLB The Show 23. Because now, not only do you have a legend coach in Joe Torre, but you have a player manager in Joe Torre, and that sounds amazing. I want to talk about challenges. Challenges in MLB The Show happen dramatically less often than they do in real life. I want to be able to challenge any play that I would be able to challenge in real life, so that means not just plays at first base. I want to be able to challenge plays at any base, at any time. So give me that ability, MLB The Show, please. And of course, they need to fix the glitches in the game. I don't know what happened, but one of my custom teams is supposed to play at the Field of Dreams, but instead, when I load up a game with them, they're playing at Dodger Stadium. Now, I don't know if this is my own personal hell, but they're supposed to be playing at the Field of Dreams. That's what I built that custom team around, so I don't know. I need that glitch fixed ASAP. Speaking of things that are kind of glitchy, custom stadium walls. I've come to ignore it because the experience is still an amazing one, but the walls in my custom stadiums sometimes have these diagonal lines going through them, and I'm like, what are those diagonal lines? It's like I can see through the wall, but it's not like through the wall. It's like the construction of the game constructed wall. So I need to be able to not see that. And if we can add some realistic looking padding to the walls in the custom stadiums, that would go a long way too. While I'm on the topic of custom stadium walls, custom stadium bullpens, can we move them? Is that possible or no? I just really want to emphasize this one more time. We really need at least one more save slot for custom team uniforms. I need at least an alternate uniform for my custom team, please. I'm begging you, MLB The Show, please. PitchCom. I feel like they've done little to incorporate PitchCom into the video game. Maybe certain pitchers or certain catchers can have a preference on if they like to use PitchCom or the finger system, and then you can have an animation that corresponds to that. Maybe. I'm just spitballing here. Speaking of animations I'd like to see in the game, I'd like to see people charge the mound again. And while I'm discussing things that are never going to happen, is Matty V coming back or no? Can we get Matty V back, please? I quit. I don't know what I'm going to do without Matty V. Why is it that Road to the Show gets cutscenes, but franchise gets no cutscenes? There really just needs to be more elements to bring some story into franchise, and if nothing else, then cutscenes are going to work. I'd like to be able to have a cutscene as the GM, you know, maybe I'm meeting with a player or a coach or something. Just add something, you know? At least make the announcers talk about contracts and trades and signings and stuff. The ground rule double. John Shambi says automatic double, and the pop-up thing on the screen also says automatic double. I think it's really important that MLB The Show has the correct name, the technical book name for the ground rule double. And frankly, ground rule double sounds way cooler than automatic double anyway. Also, can I get the loud horns from real stadiums and put them in my custom stadium for when somebody hits a home run? You know the ones I'm talking about. Bum, bum, those ones. I need those in my custom stadium, please. Lastly, I just want to say that I love MLB The Show, so every piece of criticism I have, it comes with a grain of salt because I do love MLB The Show year after year, and these are just things that I think they can improve this year by the time the game comes out. And if you agree, remember to like and subscribe to KevinMtv. You can find me KevinM_TV on YouTube, or you can just search at KevinMtv on YouTube without the underscore if you don't like the underscore.